YTBC, what's the deal? So, the Samoan Australian, they call him a prodigy, the 20-year-old, 6'3", 210-pound Ja Opetaia. I've been researching him. 20 years old, man, so he's very young. He's been fighting amateurs since he was 8 years old. He's a fourth generation fighter on his father's side and a third generation fighter on his mother's side. So he comes from a fighting family. I believe he has like a cousin or some brothers that also fight professionally. He had an excellent amateur career. 2011, he was the Junior Olympic champion at light heavyweight. He was the 2011 Junior World Champion at light heavyweight. He qualified for the 2012 Olympic Games as a heavyweight as a 16-year-old. So he's the youngest ever Australian Olympic boxer. He lost his open round match to Mamedov. A lot of people thought he won that fight. A lot of people thought he did enough and he was busier in that fight. They thought he won the fight. I've seen Mamedov fight against Apuchi, forgot the guy's first name, but the Nigerian guy that actually beat Opetaia in the Commonwealth Games of 2014. So it's kind of disappointing. But Opetaia, he did win his open round match in the Commonwealth Games. That fight is on YouTube. Looked fast, sharp in that. He's very young though, so there's a lot to work with there. I think he's going to have to develop his man strength because the Apuchi fight, when he fought the Nigerian guy in the Commonwealth Games, the guy was just stronger, man. He was just stronger and, was pushing him back. He had about 8 years on him in age, and Apuchi's a strong guy, and he was just pushing him back with the high guard, mauling, and, Opetaia, he is very fluid. He's very fast. He's very skilled. He can counter punch. He can work the body. He is, he is something to definitely work with. Out of his pro fights, only one of the fights is on YouTube that I've seen, the Rob Manuel fight. He looked good in that fight. It was a first round stoppage, just punches coming from different angles. I seen a pull counter in there. Good on his feet, light on his feet, fast hands. He looked excellent in that fight. He was fighting completely downhill. He's actually helped Ruslan. Well, he's actually helped Lucas Brown get ready for Ruslan Chagayev, and we know Chagayev is a quick counter-punching southpaw. So I'm going to read some of what Lucas Brown had to say about Jai. He said that he's a very fluid boxer. He's agile for a big man. He said that his style frustrates the hell out of me because he's so energetic, bouncy, in and out. But every time I spar with him, I know I'm a step closer to countering Chagayev's style. He's not as quick as Jai, not as mobile. Sparring Mark Demore, who's fighting David Hay, was a great experience too, but he fights orthodox. And it's the southpaws I need. So Lucas Brown is getting ready to fight for that minor world title against Ruslan Chagayev. He actually, has good praise for Opetaia. So I think there's a lot to work with. It. Just want to get his name out there. He is a smaller heavyweight as far as the weight goes, only 210. Guys like Zarglavskos, who's fighting for the IBF title tomorrow. He's a smaller guy with his weight. But I'm gonna say we need to keep an eye on this kid. I think he's a good up and comer. Kind of small. I think he needs to develop his man strength to be able to deal with some of the bigger guys at the division. Some of his amateur losses was because I just thought he got overpowered because skill-wise and his timing, his combination, just his basic fundamentals, he had those down pat. YTBC, I'm out.